Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Anel with the Great Millstone, Borderland Saints of El Paso, Texas. Welcome to another video. And as always, before I get started, I want to give all honor and all praise and all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekakwadash. Also, double honors to the head apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety to all sincere Akim. Keep believing, keep preaching, keep teaching, whether they hear or whether they forbear. Now, we're going to be getting started here in the 18th chapter of Leviticus. We're going to just go into that one chapter. We'll stay there as the Lord has put this on my heart and mind to bring out, okay? Something for the Israelites that they should know, all right? Because a lot of you have not read the whole Bible, okay? And you're not aware of the 613 laws, statutes, and commandments, and judgments, and ordinances that were given to the children of Israel through Moses. So we're just going to read one particular one that seems to be a troublesome hot spot here in the daughter of Babylon, also the daughter of Sodom and Gomorrah, based off the actions that we see on the TV that's being produced by Hollywood, okay? So that's how we know we're living in the daughter of Babylon, all right? A city compared to Sodom and Gomorrah. And so we're going to give you some warnings about this because the Lord's going to destroy you like he did Nineveh, all right? If you can't adhere to the Lord's the words that's written in these holy scriptures. So we're going to read there in the 18th chapter of Leviticus, and it speaks for itself. It's self-explanatory, but we'll go into it if in the event the Lord moves me to speak on it and it's not clear to you. All right. And this is what it says. Leviticus 18:1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them, I am the Lord your God. All right. So this is Yahweh. All right. Speaking through Moses to the children of Israel. All right. And then it says, after the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do. Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. All right. So the Lord is giving the Israelites warning not to walk in the laws, statutes, and ordinances of other nations. Okay. Because the Lord has chosen Israel as his chosen people, the daughter of Zion. All right, the Israelites. All right. And the Lord had special requirements on how you are to live in order to please him as your God, you see, because he's your power. He's the God of Israel. He said, I am that I am. He's the great I am, okay? The Lord is everything. Okay, let's just make that clear because he created everything. He was the beginning and he's the end. There's no end to the Lord. All right, the earth will dwell forever. The heavens and the earth will dwell forever. Okay, but if we are not doing the Lord's will, we the children of the Lord, if we're not doing his will, we'll be destroyed. So we need to know his will. We need to be teaching this to our families and to our youth because we see here where nations like the United States of America and NATO are pushing the people to accept homosexuality acts and all of that, bestiality, incest, and all of that. All that's going on here in the daughter of Babylon. All right. And it says in the 4th verse, Leviticus 18:4, you should do my judgments and keep my ordinances to walk therein. I am the Lord your God. You should therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Lord. So the Lord said, you keep these things, you'll live. All right. None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am the Lord. So the Lord said, don't uncover the nakedness of your family members. Okay, those are your kin. Okay, don't uncover that. You know they're naked. You shouldn't be looking at it. You shouldn't be looking at your father's nakedness, your mother's nakedness, your sister's nakedness, your brother's nakedness, your uncles, aunts, cousins, and all of that. Okay, when you do that, that's called incest. All right, it's an abomination to the Lord when you do that. All right, and then it says in the 7th verse, Leviticus 18:7, the nakedness of thy father or the nakedness of thy mother shalt thou not uncover. She is thy mother, thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. 8th verse, the nakedness of thy father's wife shalt thou not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness, so you should not cover the nakedness of your father or his wife. All right. The nakedness of thy sister, the daughter of thy father, or the daughter of thy mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even their nakedness shall not uncover. So you shouldn't uncover any of your sisters or kinsmen's brothers' nakedness. Okay. All right. And then it says in the 10th verse, the nakedness of thy son's daughter or of thy daughter's daughter, even their nakedness, thou shalt not uncover, for theirs is thine own nakedness. See, because that's your family. You don't uncover their nakedness. Okay, you shouldn't be looking at them unclothed. Okay, make sure they have some clothes on, and you should not be engaged in unlawful sexual acts according to the Holy Scriptures, homosexuality and all of that. Okay, and then it says in the 11th verse, the nakedness of thy father's wife's daughter, begotten of thy father, she is thy sister. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's sister. She is thy father's near kinswoman. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, for she is thy mother's near kinswoman. Okay, so you shouldn't be uncovering any of your family members' nakedness. All right, that's an abomination unto the Lord. It says, and thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's brother. Thou shalt not approach to his wife. She is thine aunt. So that's your aunt. All right. Or your father's or your brother's nakedness. All right. That's incest. It says, thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy daughter-in-law. She is thy son's wife. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy brother's wife. It is thy brother's nakedness. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter. Okay, you're a woman and you uncover the nakedness of another woman. Okay, that's an abomination to the Lord. And we see that happening a lot. Okay, where we see it being exposed all over TV. You see by the prince of the air, that's the devil. When you watch TV, he's the prince of the air, using Hollywood and all these shows to show women uncovering each other's nakedness. That's an abomination unto the Lord. Two women should not be doing that. Two men should not be doing that. Lesbianism, homosexuality, all of that. That's an abomination to the Lord. All right. And it goes on to say, thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter, neither shalt thou take her son's daughter or her daughter's daughter to uncover her nakedness. For they are her near kinswoman. It is wickedness. The Lord says it's wicked to do that. Okay. And the Lord, he'll destroy you over this. Okay. It says also, thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness as long as she is put apart for her uncleanliness. Okay. Don't be looking at a woman naked. Okay. Menstrual periods and all of that. All that stuff is filth to the Lord. All right. It says, In the 20th verse, moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife to defile thyself with her. Okay, that's abomination there too. See, adultery. All right. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord. So you should not be doing any type of sacrifices where you're dealing with abominable gods, okay, of other nations. Because some nations pass their children through fire and all that kind of wickedness, cutting their hearts out, some of their children's hearts out and burning them, and all kind of weird doctrines, okay? The Lord said you should not do any of that type of wickedness that you see happening over there in South America and places like that. And it says, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. Okay, man with man, woman with woman. You know what that is. I just mentioned it, homosexuality. And then it says, neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Okay, that's bestiality. Okay, you don't have sex with a beast or any type of animal. Okay, that's bestiality. You shouldn't do that. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down there too. It is confusion. All right, that's confusion. That's not common sense. That's what the Lord is telling you. Don't do it. It's wicked. It's evil. Then it says in the 24th verse, defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. So the Lord said, I've cast out other nations before you. And the Lord did that, just that. Sodom and Gomorrah, Nineveh, for doing all that same type of wickedness of sodomy, letting men do wicked things to your body in places where it's not fit for you to produce children. Okay, all that is an abomination to the Lord. Okay, a man with another man and a woman with another woman doing all that wickedness. And it says in the 25th verse, and the land is defiled, therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomit out her inhabitants. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourn among you. So no matter where they're coming from with their wickedness and their evil, telling you it's okay to do those things, don't do it. Okay, Proverbs say, do not be enticed by sinners. All right. Don't let sinners entice you. All right, because that's what they're doing in these colleges when they get these baccalaureate disease, partying and doing drugs and doing abominations. Okay, uncovering each other's nakedness and all that kind of weird stuff that they're doing. Women with women and men with men. Those are abominations. And they're doing that type of evil in these colleges. Don't do it. It says, for all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled, that the land spew not you out also when you defile it, as it spewed out the nations that were before you. And we just saw down there in Texas, where at a school where with a bunch of women, and the Lord went down there and killed 120-something folks with a flood. And man spewed them out, and they were killed within 2 hours. While they were sleeping at night, they woke up to floods above their heads, and over 120-something people perished because the Lord killed them on the spot. Okay, all right, the Lord's not playing around. Okay, the Lord is not changed. He's still the same God of Israel. All right, and it says, for whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the souls to commit them shall be cut off from among their people. Therefore shall you keep my ordinance, that ye commit not any of these abominable customs which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am the Lord your God. So the Lord said, don't do these things. I'm your God. I'm laying down the rules, okay, about how you are to live. You live according to what's written in these holy scriptures here in Leviticus, the 18th chapter. Remember that chapter. Read it, know it, understand it. All right. There are 613 laws and commandments given to the children of Israel, this being one of the most important of those laws. But you also know that you're not supposed to commit murder, lying, and stealing, and all of that as well. All right. So let's get out of these traditions that we see happening in the land, and let's be holy. Okay. Do the Lord's will, love one another. All right. Love your brother as yourselves. All right. Now we're going to stop there. And also, let me just say this. When you do these scriptures, that's true love. All right. That's how you love one another, when you learn these scriptures. So read the whole Bible. I always tell everyone to do that, so you'll know the Lord and you'll become a friend of the Lord. Okay. And he'll work with you and save you and give you a new heavens and a new earth with many benefits unheard of. Okay. Great joy awaits you, but you got to be obedient to these holy scriptures. The Lord has a lot to show you and give you that your eyes cannot perceive. Okay. Believe it. Okay. Because it's written in these holy scriptures. All right. Be sons and daughters of the Most High, the God of Israel. All right. Stop doing abominable things. Get out of idolatry and adultery. Okay. You're the Lord's wife. He expects you to be spotless before the world. Be clean. All right. All right. Now we're going to stop there. We're going to give all honor, all praise, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Yekah Kodash. Live holy Israel. Shalom and a Bible ball.